Good day, everyone. My name is Gerard Abraham C. Ligot.
I am Raven Jan Escalona.
I'm Inel M. Ramundo.
I'm Megalyn M. Goldway.
And we are here to represent all about our research. The topic is all about the effects of using social media in our daily life. Chapter 1. Nowadays, technologies rise in the modern world as people use them as an advancement of communication. This can make every individual easier to connect each other. Different kinds of social media are now used by the netizens all around the world. They can access some social media sites through the use of internet connection. Sometimes they share their ideas through posting photos, videos.
Right now, we're talking about the theoretical framework of this in our research. There are 6 theories we need to discuss. First is the adaptive structuration theory by DeSantis and Cole by 1994. Second is the social information processing. Third is the social identification model of the individuation effects. The fourth is limited effects theory. The fifth is the uses and gratifications theory. And the last is social connective theory. These theories have connection to each other, where they can develop and manage relationship in a computer-mediated environment, like social medias, Facebooks, Twitters, Instagrams, so whatever.
Statement of the problem. The study aimed to find out the contribution of social media in their daily lives and what would be the positive and negative effects of using social media for a long period of time.
Specifically, it sought to answer the following question. 1. What are the common social media are used? 2. How much time spent in using social media? 3. What is the use of those social media? 4. What are the common issues that are related in using social media to our health? And last, what are the effects of using social media for a long period of time?
Assumption of the study. Assume that the respondents know a little knowledge of social media. The researchers also know that the respondents were aware of this kind of topic because they use social media anytime they want to. So the researcher thought that all the people had a knowledge about social media.
Limitation.
The researchers choose social media as their topic because the world are now surrounded by modern technologies and different social media. People nowadays want to be updated on what is happening in the society. And because of the help of technologies, heavy works can be now easy to work on it.
The reason why they only chose grade 11 STEM students of PNHS is because social media are often used by students or adults in making their studies or just a pass of time. They came up this topic because these are so many issues that is related to social media and because it is friendly.
Review of related literature. This research talks about why does many people nowadays are hooked in using social media. The advancement of technologies, communicating and connecting with other people is now easier. What is social media? According to Merriam-Webster, they define social media as form of electronic communication, such as websites, through which people create online communities to share information, ideas, personal messages, etc. According to Cambridge Dictionary, these are websites and computer programs that allow people to communicate and share information on the internet using a computer or mobile phone.
Social media today consists of thousands of social media platforms, all serving the same but slightly different purpose. Of course, some social media platforms are more popular than others, but even the smaller ones get used by a portion of the population because each one caters to a very different types of persons. Although it is impossible to know what the future of social media holds, it is clear that we will continue. Humans are social animals and the more ability to communicate with each other on the level that each person likes best, the more prevalent social media will become. With new and existing technologies just around the corner, social media will be interesting to see in the coming decades.
Chapter 3, Methodology. Research Design. The research design of this study is phenomenology design. In the 21st century, people does not know how to be satisfied and connected. That is why technicians and other inventors invent new technologies to make our life more easier and faster. And that is why the world nowadays is now innovated with technologies. The respondents of the study. The research focus on the STEM strand student in PNHS made.
Research instruments or materials. This study used the following materials and equipment: questionnaire or interview questions, notebook, ball pen, voice recorder.
Part 4, Procedure. The researchers were formulated a question that the respondents should answer. The questions that the researchers made were related to the topic. After making the questions, they were practicing on how to conduct an interview regarding on the research questions.
They made a list of students of STEM 1 and STEM 2 in a piece of paper, folded into fourths and placed it in a box, wherein the researchers picked 15 pieces of folded papers and revealed who will be their respondents. They had a plan A, wherein the first 15 respondents that they picked, they can continue to conduct an interview. If some of the respondents refuse to have an interview, then the researchers will select another set of respondents, which is Plan B.
When they were starting to interview some of the respondents, they asked the permission first before they interviewed them. If the respondents agree, then researcher or interviewee will proceed to the next. If not, Plan B will be used. After they conduct the answers of the respondents, the response will be recalled by the researchers or interviewers so that it will clear the thought of what the respondents were trying to say and take it.
Chapter 4, Presentation, Analysis, and Interpretation of Data. Interview questions. Question number 1. What are social media sites did you usually use? Question number 2. How much time did you spend on social media? Now, question number 3. Why do you use social media? Question number 4. What do you think are the results of social media in your health, in mental, physical, and social? Question number 5. What do you think are the negative effects of using social media? Interpretation. Based on the findings that we found, the most common social media sites they usually visit and use is Facebook, YouTube, and Google. All of these respondents' answers were just the same of each other. The research found out that 9 of 15 students spend almost 6 hours in using social media, while the others spend more than 6 hours in using social media.
The reason why they use social media is because it is the easiest way to communicate with people, especially to those who have relatives and friends from the other country. The researcher found out that 11 out of 15 respondents reasoned out that they use social media as a form of communication, wherein they can use social media in having new friends and a tool that can help them on their studies. Some of them have different answers.
The negative effect of using social media when it comes in our health has a great effect on physical, mental, or social. Blurring of eyes was the most common answer of the respondents when it comes to the effect of social media in our physical health. When it comes to mental effect, most of them says that social media can bring addiction to everyone, and the more you use social media, it can affect the way of your study and forget about your responsibilities.
Using of social media can both have positive and negative outlook for each one of us. Social media has a negative effect too, through it helps every individual to have an easier life. Cyberbullying can be one of the negative effects of having social media in our life.
Chapter 5. Summary, conclusions, and recommendations.
Social media can contribute daily insecurities of the people. Because of being social media, they can connect to each other even though they are far away from them. They can now easily communicate to their families, relatives, friends, etc. with the help of those kind of social media.
When using social media, make sure that think before you click. A safety reminder for all of the people to be aware and smart enough on posting through social media. People must always think if your post will not hurt some people's feelings. All of us have the right to express their feelings and opinions, but not in the way that they can hurt people. Social media must use as friendly tool, not a negative tool for everyone.
Once again, I am Jared Abraham C. Ligot.
I am Raven Jan Escalona.
I'm in Bermundo.
And I'm Megalyn M. Goodrich.
And this is our representation about our research, the effect of social media in our daily life. Thank you.